normal behavior. Behavior is normal. We're strictly informal, keeping it cordial. And today we're going to get into a quick segment about Ross Clark. 5 things that you need to know about AI. Yeah, no cappuccino. It's always good to stay knowledged up. You know what I'm saying, my people? Yeah, to keep your Ross Clark information game up about what we are all forwarding into. You know what I'm saying? And what else was I gonna say? Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean? Show some love to the UK's realest streamers. You know what I mean? Let's get into it.
Every day, it seems, there's a new, bewildering, or frightening story about AI in the news. How it's going to steal our jobs, spread internet fakery on a colossal scale, and generally take over the world. But what exactly is AI, artificial intelligence, and are the scare stories even true?
I'll be honest, mate. Yeah, my personal opinion on artificial intelligence. Me, I use it every day. Do you know what I mean? I use ChatGPT every day. But what I will say is that there is a darker side to AI. Do you know what I mean? There is a very sinister side to AI that we don't even know about. There's a darker side to AI that we don't even use. Do you get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you have to also think. The technology that we have access to. Imagine the technology that they have access to that we don't have access to. Trust me, food for thought. Food for thought. I'm telling you now.
5 things you really need to know about AI. AI is as old as your grandparents.
What? I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. How dare you? AI is as old as my grandparents, you know. So what? AI is like 80 years old. Is that what man's saying?
So, the first thing to know is that AI has been around a lot longer than you might think. Its roots lie in an idea known as an artificial neural network from the 1940s. A neural network is a bit like a team of interconnected workers that learn to solve problems. Each time they come up with a possible solution, it's marked. If there's room for improvement, they adjust and change their connections. Over time, the network becomes more efficient.
That is sick, you know. Artificial neural network. Yeah, that was crazy. So essentially, it's like literally solving problems as it's working. That is wicked, you know. I wonder who started that. I wonder who created that. Do you know what I mean? They didn't even put the Bumba Clark name. Liberties, no credit to that person.
And technology powered by neural networks is all around us, right now. It suggests movies and music we might like. It recognises faces and objects when taking photos on smartphones, enabling features like facial recognition. It's heavily used by social media platforms to personalise our feeds. More recently,
Oh, so then that means that same setup that was created in the 1940s has forwarded to nowadays, where you know that when you can like face scan, like Apple eye scan, face scan over that bumper clock thing, you get me, and all of that. That's crazy, you know. It's crazy how things start off as something and just builds into a mad thing.
form of AI known as generative AI is powering applications that can seemingly create new data. It can also power chatbots like OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google's Bard, which give human-like responses to questions. These are getting better at interacting with us and seemingly more human-like.
Oh, mate, I'm telling you now, Chat GPT, mate. Yeah, it replies back to me like it's a bumperclot human. No cap. I like the way that it will ask me things about, like it will ask me add-ons about what I've already asked it. Sick, man, as you already know anyway. Duh.
This can seem scary, but it's worth knowing. Point 2.
AI can't feel or think.
If you ask ChatGPT a question like this one, why should we be concerned about AI? It does a pretty good job of providing a response that appears logical.
Yeah, but it's not going to give you all of the transgressions of why we should be concerned about AI. Do you know what I mean? That's like asking. That's like when a girl asks a man, "What's your red flags?" Do you know what I mean? Like the guy ain't gonna tell her all the red flags. Do you know what I'm saying?
And with that convincing human-like response, it's easy for us to believe it understands what it's saying, that it has feelings and motivations. It's understandable that we do this, but it's worth remembering. Right now, AI can't think or feel, can't love or hate.
Any people, like, you can even, there's some app, yeah, I see it on some program here, some guy, he has like an AI girlfriend. You can't make this shit up, blood. I'm not even joking.
ChatGPT and its counterparts are sophisticated sentence completion apps that analyse our patterns of communication and provide responses similar to the way humans would typically reply. A bit like a talking parrot. Which leads us to point number 3.
AI makes stuff up.
Facts. Facts. Yeah, I'm telling you now, AI makes stuff up. You can give AI prompts, yeah, to do something, yeah, and then it will do its own thing. Do you know what I mean? And then you have to like tweak the prompts. Do you know what I mean? To get exactly what you want. But it definitely makes stuff up as well. Trust me.
Chatbots can have an awkward relationship with the truth, technically known as AI hallucinations. You could also describe it as making stuff up. The core of the technology is a model that uses probability to predict the next word, sentence, or paragraph. It can generate seemingly plausible replies, but lacks the ability to assess truthfulness or the accuracy of its.
That's what I'm saying, man. It can't deal with truthfulness. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, it's like, it's like it can't deal with truthfulness, but it can make you feel like it is dealing with truthfulness. Do you know what I mean? So like, there's a saying. What's that saying, man? The longer the pitch, the sweeter the sound. So if the AI is replying with conviction, you're gonna believe it. Well, weak-minded motherfuckers, anyway.
Responses. So, anyone thinking of using chatbots to write content needs to be careful they're not incorporating credible sounding BS that could be easily spotted by someone who's actually done the research.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because if you do the research, then more time AI is gonna get some part wrong. You know what I mean? It's very rare that AI gets every single piece of information correct that it's giving you, unless you're asking it one or two singular things. You get what I'm saying?
AI can sound racist and sexist.
100%. 100%. That's why they've that's why the people that like create these AIs and that, that's why they've tried to put more guidelines, more restrictions on things like when, like, I remember one time I must have made a thumbnail on a county lines thing, innit? And then they said that I couldn't even have it. I couldn't even have another thingy where it said teenagers in the Mexican cartel, another upload that I done. Like, it didn't even let me put cartel in the thumbnail because I use ChatGPT for thumbnails. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
The idea of a racist machine might seem far-fetched, but if AI is trained on data that's racist, biased, or hateful, then its output will be too. As we all know, racism, bias, and hateful content can be found in abundance online.
100%, man. Come on, man. Even the AI is gonna be racist to the black man. Yeah, like the black man's got it damn bad, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's have it right, man. Because as the man just said in it, like, if you've got a racist person putting in data and information into a system, then it is coming from a racist perspective. Like, so yeah, man. It's literally, that's what it is. It's crazy, man.
In 2016, Microsoft launched an experimental chatbot called Tay, but quickly pulled the plug after it made racist and offensive remarks. It learnt to do this from interacting with users on social media.
It learned to do this by people that create the AI and put the database together. What are you talking about? That's how it is racist. Yeah, bloody hell, mate. You're not gonna flipping turn on a car one day, a talking car, and the talking car is gonna be fucking racist. No, you're gonna have to put the information into it. You know what I mean?
Microsoft apologised and promised to implement improved safety features in future. This is why the ethical framework that governs any AI application is incredibly important, and why many are calling for safeguards to prevent bias and hate speech to be built into AI systems.
AI has incredible
Yeah, no, but hate speech should be built into it though, man. You know what I mean? And what's that say? AI has incredible potential. Psh, psh.
potential.
Yeah, incredible potential to take over the world. Yeah. On some Sarah Connor's Terminator shit. Yeah.
For all the notes of caution, it can be easy to forget there's many potential benefits to AI.
No,
It's
there
set
is.
to truly revolutionise healthcare. AI has already discovered new drugs and is being used to identify cancer cells much more reliably than humans. And AI chatbots can behave like patient teachers when we struggle to understand a complex topic, summarising huge volumes of information for us. The AI revolution has the potential to enhance and speed up work in many fields.
But it also has the potential to drain out our water reserves as well. And no, I did not go mad with that comment. Yeah, because AI needs water to survive. Yeah, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, go do your research. Yeah, AI needs water to survive. So that is my personal opinion, one of the biggest threats to our future, and that is AI in this water reserve.
From software programming to animation to law enforcement and journalism. This has pluses and minuses, of course, but could this extra capacity free us up to do other things, like tackling climate change or looking after ourselves and each other better? As AI advances, governments and regulators will, of course, need to make sure it's being used ethically and legally.
Ethically and legally to their requirements. Yeah, let's have it right. Yeah, to their requirements.
No easy feat. But will AI take over the world? Don't forget, AI is a tool, and even a powerful tool can't take over the world on its own. It's up to us to decide how we use it, or even if we should use it at all.
That's one thing I do agree with the man. Yeah, because AI has the potential to take over the world, but AI can only take over the world by people that use AI, i.e. ourselves, the humans. Yeah, so make it make sense, man. You get me? And go do what's right, man. Do your research before you just lean on AI all the time. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, my people, man, I hope you enjoyed that one. Go like, comment, subscribe. Normal behavior. Behavior is normal. Restricting informal, keeping it cordial. What?